already made some, the shoulder part. Okay. Hey guys, this is Nalini here. Welcome to my channel. I hope you all are doing great. So today I joined a little early. Usually I start my live by 9:10 or something. So today I had some time in my hands, so I just started early. So I hope I get you all in proper time. So today is our, I think so, part 5, if I'm not wrong. Part 5 of our learning crochet. So till now we have learned a very quick recap. We've learned single crochet and half double crochet, double crochet, treble crochet and double treble crochet. And then we had learned, where is it? Okay, my magic circle is missing. But we had learned normal circle, and we had learned how to make a magic circle. Now this is gonna bother me if I don't get that. So just let me check once. Okay, it's missing, I think. So anyway, we learned magic circle. So circle looks something like this, like it's closed. And your normal circle, by chaining few chains and joining it, it looks like this. Okay. And after this, we learned how to link crochet. How to do link crocheting. So it's the same thing. So this is a normal double crochet and this is linked double crochet. So yesterday we learned how to do link double crochet. So as you can see the difference, this is a little more compact and gaps are not there, and in this you'll see there are gaps. And then after that we learned the same thing with treble crochet. So this is our normal treble crochet round. You can see the gaps, it's very airy. And this is our linked treble crochet, so there's no gap in this. And this is our double treble crochet, and this is the linked double treble crochet. So just wanted to show the difference. And if you see carefully, well, in this also that pattern forms, but in this it's very clear. If you can see, one line goes like this, one line goes like this, and line as in row, and one row goes like this. So it gives like a checkered kind of a not a checker, but layers kind of a look if you make a big project with linked double crochet. But it's time consuming and very compact. If you are staying in a area where winters are like very cold, then instead of these things you can do link crocheting, because there won't be any gaps for the cold air to go in. Okay, and after this we learned how to crochet a granny triangle. Okay, so in this, the method which I have taught you is after every gap, sorry, after every corner in the side gaps we have directly went and made 3 double crochet. Like after our corner stitch, which is 3 double crochet, chain to 3 double crochet, we directly went into the side gaps and made 3 double crochet. So there were no chains in between. So there are two ways you can make this. One is like this without any chains in between, and then there's one more option that you can make the chains, one chain in between. So it will be more flatter, I think, because in this, if you see, there will be a little curve. So to avoid that, if you want, but if you stretch it properly, it will disappear. Okay, but still if you leave it loose it will be slightly like this. So if you want to avoid that, you can chain one in between. So I think so today we will follow that method, and we are going to learn how to make what do you say, granny pentagon and then granny hexagon. Okay, and then if time permits we'll try to learn something else also. So shall we get started? Okay, so we'll keep these aside, and today I'm also going to show you if we change color then how to do that and how to crochet that, because in if you're crocheting then little one or two parts change. So I'll show you that also. So today we are going to change colors when we are making our pentagon. Okay, so I think these two colors will look nice. So I think so I'll start with this one and then join this one. Okay, so since this is a new skein, I'll have to search for the centerpull. Like I'm a centerpull girl, I like to crochet like that, but sometimes to get that tail is difficult. So I think I'll have to give birth to this. So we are removing this. Okay, and when this happens I don't go to struggle to find the tail end. If you're not getting it, I just cut this yarn and we can use it just as it is, and then I'll take this. So you can just insert this if you want a little bit. Okay, and I already have this working. So we're going to use these two yarns. So hi everyone who have joined me just now. It's my part 5 of learning basic crochet, and today I'm going to teach you crochet granny pentagon, granny hexagon with color changing. I'll see how my mood goes, and according to that, if you want color changing specifically, you can let me know in the comment section, and then if time permits we will learn something else also. So these are the two main things that we are going to learn today. Yesterday I had taught granny triangle without changing color. So today I'm going to teach you how to change colors and how to go around it. So now let's start. Okay. So to make a granny and also I wanted to say in this I had shown you the magic circle method. So today I'm going to show you the normal circle method. Okay, so you can learn both things. If you want to learn the magic circle method for your triangle or your projects, you can visit my yesterday's live. So we're gonna make a slip knot, and 1, 2, 3 and 4. And now you can some people take 4 chains, some people take 5 chains. It's totally upon you how many chains you want, either 4 or 5. It should not be too big of a circle or too small of a circle. So 4 or 5 works. So if you don't know how to make, if you're an absolute beginner and you don't know how to make your slip knot and chains, you can visit my channel and go to my learn crochet basics part 1 or just the first one. In that I have taught you that. Okay, so now you can just insert your hook into that very first chain which we made, this one, and make your slip knot like this, and we've made our circle. Now chain 3. So 1, 2 and 3, and then you can chain 3 or chain 2 for a double crochet, both can work. And now this chain 3 will be counted as a first double crochet. So now we are going into that same circle. So do not confuse with this small circle which you can see here. If you see properly, you can see this small circle. This is actually the chain in which we have worked. So this is your main circle. Okay, so now we are going to make 2 double crochets. So go into that main circle and make 2 double crochets. So this is my first one and this is my second one. So this chain 3 counts as your first double crochet and these 2. So together there are 3. Okay, so this is one set of your or one cluster of your granny squares. Now you're going to chain 2. So 1 and 2. Now some people chain 1, some people chain 2. You can try both. I usually go for chain 2. And now we're going to go for our next cluster of double crochets. So after chaining 2, go back into that circle and you can just carry your this yarn tail along with it so that you don't have to weave it in later. So make your 3 double crochets. So 1, 2 and 3. And after your 3 double crochets, again chain 2. So all these chain 2 spaces are gonna create the corner of your pentagon. Okay, so again go into that same circle and make your next cluster of double crochets. So 1, 2 and 3, chain 2, and now again go into that circle. If you have less space over here, you can just scoot your stitches like this towards one side and then go back into that. 1, 2 and 3. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now one more set is remaining. So suppose you're uncomfortable with this kind of congested crocheting, then you can go for chain 5. Now I have made chain 4 here. You can go for chain 5. Okay, so let's just scooch these in one side, and after your chain 3, 1 and 2 chains, and then go back into that circle and make your last set or last cluster of double crochets. So 1, 2 and 3. So we have a 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So 5 cluster of double crochets are there, and this is our 1, 2 chain 2, a final corner. See 1 and the chain 2 spaces. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and this is the 5th one. So then you can just go into your either you can go into that chain 3 or you can go into this first stitch which we made. So usually I go into that first stitch and make a slip stitch. So your first round is done. So we have 5 clusters, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we have 5 chain 2 spaces, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is gonna form our pentagon. It's already forming. If you just stretch this, you can see our pentagon. Okay, so here we are gonna end our round. We can just chain 1 and cut the yarn. Since we are changing colors today. Otherwise you can just continue from here and follow the method which I used for this one yesterday. But I wanted to show you, if you want to change color, how you should do that. So we've ended this color over here for this row or round, and now we are going to use our cream color. So take this and hold your yarn like this, okay, and now you can go into any of the chain 2 spaces. So hold it like this, bring it up, and if you want to secure this, then what you can do is just let your yarn tail come like this, okay. Sorry, I was not in the center frame. And then make your first chain like this, then 1 and 2 more chains, okay. Yeah, and now this is counted as your first double crochet. Then go back into this and make your second double crochet and go back into the same chain 2 space or the corner space, make your third double crochet. Thank you for liking my live. I'm teaching how to crochet a granny pentagon. Okay, so after your chain 3, so this is 3 double crochet, this is counted as your first double crochet. So 2 and 3, chain 2. So the corner will always consist of 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet. Same thing we have done for our triangle and for a granny square also. So the corner will always be 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet. But here we are going to start with one part of the corner stitch, and after we have worked or everything, we are going to end it with our well, both ways you can do. Either you can complete the set and go around and make your slip stitch into the final thing, or you can start with one cluster of the corner stitch, finish it, and then make the second cluster, chain 2 and slip stitch. So our 3 double crochet, chain 2 is done. Oh sorry, I'm not supposed to make chain 2. So we are going to make one chain, okay, and we are going directly into the next chain 2 space. So yesterday I have shown you the method without chains, without this one chain in the sides, so that curls your project a bit. But when you join them, the triangles, it doesn't make that much of a difference. But still I wanted to show you a flatter one, so I'm making one chain in the gaps, in the gaps between the corners or the sides. As they increase, you'll start getting these gaps in the sides apart from the corners. So chain 1 is done, and now we're directly going into our next corner. So if you want, you can carry this, but since the gap is bigger, this tail will be seen. So usually for these kind of projects, I don't carry the yarn, the tail yarn. So directly go into that next chain 2 space and make 3 double crochet. This is the third one, chain 2, and again go into that same space and make 3 double crochet. Thank you for liking. Do subscribe to my channel, and you can find many wonderful tutorials, simple, easy to follow tutorials on my channel. So we have made our corner stitch, that is 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet. Now we're going to chain 1 and directly go for the next chain 2 space or the corner space and make our corner set. So we can call this as a corner set. 1, 2 and 3, chain 2, again go into that same space and 1 double crochet, 2 and 3 double crochets. So our second corner set is done. Chain 1, go for your next chain 2 space and make your corner set. 1, 2 and 3. You can just scooch the stitches a little bit to get some space. Chain 2 and then again go in the same place and make your 3 double crochet. So 1, 2, 3, chain 1, then go for your next corner stitch. 1, 2, 3 double crochet, scooch, chain 2 and 3 double crochet. So 1, I don't like the way this has come up, so I'll just make it again. Chain 2, 1, 2 and 3. And now we have reached to that first corner which we made with only one part of the cluster. So you can just scooch it a little bit towards this side, and now we're just gonna finish this corner set. So chain 1 and go into this and make your 3 double crochet. 1, 2 and 3, and now chain 2, and now you can slip stitch in the first stitch of your, either you can go in the third chain or you can go in the first stitch, so choice is yours. I usually go in the first one like this. So our second row is done of our granny pentagon, and here we're going to change color again and go for the first color. So chain 1, cut the yarn and remove this. Okay, so we are taking this color again and hold it like this. Go into, you can start from anywhere, it doesn't matter. Either you can start from the chain 2 space or you can start from your gap. So now if you see between the corners, we are having gap. So I call it as side gaps. So between two corners we have this side and we have this gap. So after our corner set, we are gonna chain 1, and in this side gap we are gonna make 3 double crochets, then again chain 1 and do the corner set. Okay, so in this round, let's start from the side gap, so I can show you both the ways in which you can start your row. Okay, so we are starting from the side gap, so you can just so did you see what I did here? So I just took the yarn like this, okay, like this, hold it like this and bring it up like this, and then just to secure this, what you can do is just rotate it like this or just wrap it on your hook and hold it like this and make your first chain, then second and third. So we have done a chain 3, and now I'm just gonna make one more chain for the chain 1 which we do between, and then go directly into your corner space and make your corner set. So okay, we don't need to yarn this. So if you want, after every round, you can just weave in the ends immediately, so that there are not many yarn tails to weave it later, because that becomes a headache. Okay, so if it's a similar color yarn, you can just hold them together and weave it in. But since the colors are different, so if you hold it together, then it will be seen between the gaps. So that's why I don't weave it together in granny squares or granny any shapes, because then they'll be seen like this. Here they won't be seen in the corners because we'll be making this corner set, but this section will be seen. So I don't do that. So I weave it in later. There are many more complex ways in which you can hide it while you're working. Like when you make the chain, just hold the tail and do that. So we don't want those things. So I've chain 4 here, chain 4 as in 3 chains and plus 1 chain for the gap. Now go directly into that space and make your corner set, which is 3 double crochet. Thank you for liking. Chain 2, and then go back into that and make your 3 double crochet. Okay, now chain 1 for the gap, and we are in the side gap. So in that, now if you see, I'll just show you how it looks like. Now this is the same color, so it won't matter that much, but still I'll just hold it together and show you what I'm talking about. So make your 3 double crochets in the side gap after chaining 1. And then chain 1 and then go for the corner stitch. And the corner stitch is a set of 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet, 2 and 3, chain 2, and then you can go back into that space and make 3 double crochet. So 1, 2 and 3, then chain 1, and you can cut this yarn at this point if you want, because we have weaved in. And see what I was talking about. So now here you can see this yarn like this, and if it's a different color yarn, it will stand out more. So that's why I don't go to do hide the yarn in granny stitches or granny squares, because they can be seen. If it's a continuous crochet, then you can very well hide it, because there won't be any gaps for the yarn to be seen. Okay, so now we have made our 1 chain and we have come to the side gap. These are the 2 corners and this is the side gap. So after chaining 1, go into that space and make your 3 double crochet. Chain 1, and now go for your corner set. 1, 2 and 3. You can just squeeze stitches in one side, push them, chain 2, and then go back into that same space and make your next set, which is 3 double crochet. Next cluster of the corner. We're done with the corner, chain 1, and now we are going into that side gap between the corners. So insert your hook, 2 and 3. 3 double crochets are done, chain 1, and we have come to the corner set. So in that corner space, make your corner set, 2 and 3, scoot, chain 2, go back into that same thing, 1, 2 and 3. Then chain 1, and we've come to that side gap between the corners. So after chaining 1, 3 double crochets. So 1, 2 and 3. Chain 1, and we have come to the corner space, 1, 2 and 3. Push them towards the one side to make space for the next cluster of 3 double crochet, chain 2, and make your next cluster of 3 double crochets, 1, 2 and 3. And now we have come to the very first gap which we used to make our chain 3, where we join the color. So here what we are going to do is, now this is our last double crochet like this of the set. So we are going to make 3 double crochet, 2 double crochet, and then we are going to join it in this. So I'll show you how. So we have made a 3 double crochet, and this is our chain 1. Go into this gap and make your 2 double crochets. So 1 and 2, and now here 1, 2 and 3. So in the third chain you're going to insert your hook and make your slip stitch like this, and we have finished our round here. And then you can just chain 1, cut the yarn, pull it out. Okay, so this is the way we make our pentagon. Now if you want to, okay, one more round will do, and I'll start from the corner. Here I had started from the side gap. Now in this I'll show you, if you choose to start your row from the corner, how you're going to do that. So now our cream color, just drink some water. Happy Roses 25 says hi. Hi, how are you? Hope you're having a great day. Okay, so I'm starting my round from the corner set. So hold your yarn, insert your hook into any of the corner spaces, bring it up, and then as I told you to secure your yarn tail, just wrap it once like this on your hook, and then make your first chain. Okay, then your second and third chain, and then you can just make your 2 double crochets over here. So 1 and 2, chain 1. So we are chaining 1 between all the granny stitches or the clusters of 3 double crochets. So go for your chain 3 space, the side gaps, and make your 3. Now if you notice, in this round there were only one gap. There was only one gap between the corner stitches. These were the corner stitches and this was the gap. Now in your second round or the next round, so this is the fourth round, so now you see one gap has increased. Now between the two corners there are two gaps. Now this way the gaps keep increasing. If you go to make the next row, there will be 3 gaps. Next row 4 gaps. So in each gap, in all the gaps, you're going to make 3 double crochets, start like with one chain in between. Okay, so we've made our one part of this cluster of the corner stitch and chain 1. Now go directly to your next gap and make 3 double crochet. So 1, 2 and 3, chain 1 and go for your next gap before the corner and make 3 double crochet. So 1, 2 and 3, chain 1 and then the corner stitch. So 1, 2 and 3, chain 2, then go back into that same corner space and make 3 double crochets. So 1, 2 and 3, chain 1 and go for the next the chain the side gaps between the two corners, these two. So we made a chain 1 and 3 double crochets go into this gap, 1, 2 and 3, chain 1 and go directly into that side gap and make 3 double crochets. So 1, 2 and 3, chain 1 and then we have come to the corner set. So in this corner space make 3 double crochets, chain 2, this is the third one. So our 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet is done, chain 1 and go for your side gap and make 3 double crochets. So remember, side gaps will have 3 double crochets surrounded by chain 1 and the corner gap will have 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet. So I've made my 3 double crochet for the side. So chain 1 and go back in the, not back, in the next side gap and make 3 double crochet, chain 1 and now go into that corner space and make your corner set. I hope you're liking what I'm making. I'm teaching how to make a granny pentagon. And after this, I'm going to teach how to make a granny hexagon. Oops. So we are making 3, 2, 3. That is 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet in that side space like this. Chain 1. Now make your 3 double crochet, chain 1, 3 double crochet in the next side gap, chain 1, then go into this corner space, make your set. Excuse me. And this is the third one. So if you guys have any questions related to what I'm doing, then you can ask me in the comment section. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, we didn't make one chain here. So chain 1 after your corner set, go for the next one. Chain 1, go for your next set, next gap, and 3 double crochet like this. Then now we have come into the first space where we started our work, and we have made one side of our corner set. So chain 1, and now we are gonna go into this and make our 3 double crochets. And chain 2, and then we can join it in the first stitch which we made like this, and then chain 1 and cut like this. So this is how you can make your pentagon. And if you can just keep increasing the row, change colors, or even if you want to make it without changing colors, then you're supposed to follow the method in of the beginning, how to begin. In my yesterday's live I've shown you what to do, so you can do that. So this is our granny pentagon, and now let's go for granny hexagon. So how is this? If you like it, then like my live tutorial, and you can let me know in the comment section how this looks like. And let's go for a hexagon. Okay, so shall we change colors for a hexagon, or same colors we should use? Or should we just weave in the ends? I'll just show you quickly how to weave in the ends. So we have these ends over here. So you can take your tapestry needle. So we'll start from outside. So this is our last yarn tail. So thread your needle, and then after your the end knot, you can just go into this chain, following chain, follow these double crochet loops. Don't pull it too much, the work will go bend inside. Just pass it through, and then you can just pass it under the loops like this. Leave your first loop, and from the second loop just pass it under these stitches like this, and you're done. Since we have locked it here, we don't need to hide it more. You can just cut it off. Let's go for the next one. So you try to hide the similar color yarn into the similar color, like one color into the same color of what do we say, work. So just insert your hook, pass it like this. If you want, you can leave the first loop and go back, but I don't think there's a need to, so I'm just gonna cut it. Now for our this, what is this color actually? Is it mentioned? Oh, they've just mentioned the shade. What do we call this? So some shade of, in India we might call it a khaki color, but it's not exactly khaki also. Some shade of gray, I don't know. If anyone knows, let me know what the shade is called. Okay, so now we are on top of our double crochet, so just pass your needle through these loops of double crochet, any loop, come out from this side. Do not pull the yarn too much, and then leave the first loop and go into the following stitches and come out like this. Don't pull, just leave it there and cut. So this is the way you can hide all your yarn tail. Okay, so now let's go for a hexagon. So we are starting from this color. So I'm not going to do much explaining because I've already done the explaining for this. So hexagon is the same thing we are doing, only one side is extra. Okay, so let's start. So so for hexagon we are going to chain 5. 1, because there will be more stitches. 2, 3, 4 and 5. And now go into that very first chain which you made and slip stitch like this. So this is your center circle or hole. Chain 3, go into that center space or that hole in the center, make your 2 chains, 2 double crochets. So chain 3 counts as your first double crochet. So we have 3 double crochets, chain 2 and 3 double crochets. So here you can just yarn over, or sorry, you can just hold your yarn tail together to weave it in naturally, since they are the same color and the stitches are continuous, so your yarn won't be seen. 3, chain 2, go back into that circle and make your next 3 double crochet cluster. One, 2, 3. You can just scooch the stitches like this. Chain 2, go into that circle and 1, 2, 3, chain 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Make your fifth set. 1, 2, and 3, chain 2, and your last set. 1, 2, 3, chain 2. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is this? Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, correct. 6 clusters of 3 double crochets we have, and we can just join our round in this chain 3, top of chain 3, like this, and we have 6 chain 2 spaces. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So 6 clusters of 3 double crochet and 6 corners. And here you can just chain 1, cut the yarn. Since we are changing colors, we'll just keep it here and take this yarn. And you can just go for any, it's not necessary to start from the same place, you can go anywhere else. We are starting from the corners. So I've shown you how to change color in your pentagon, so you can follow the same method. One and two, so our 3 chains are done. Go into that same space and make your half part of the set, that is 1 cluster of 3 double crochets. Well, even you can make the, I told you it doesn't matter. So I'll just show you. I've shown you 2 methods, one to start from the side, one to start from the corner, and I'll show you, you can start with your complete set also. So now we'll make a complete set, the corner set. So these are the 3 ways you can start your rounds. Okay, so I've shown it all. So 3 double crochets are done, chain 2, 3 double crochets, and as in 2 double crochet and your chain 3. So chain 2 and go back into that, make your 3 double crochet. Sorry. And this is your third one. Okay, so we have started with a complete set, corner set. Okay, so chain 1, go for your next chain space and make your corner set. 1, 2, 3, chain 2, go back into that same space and make your 3 double crochet. So 1, 2, 3. Now go for the next chain space and make your corner set. So do subscribe to my channel, guys, if you like my live tutorial, and if you have any request, if you want to learn something, you can let me know in the comment section, and if I know it, then I'll teach you, or I'll learn it and teach you, any which way. Because it's not that I know everything about crochet and I know to make everything. Even I learn it and I simplify it and teach you guys, because sometimes there are some tutorials which are in other languages, like Turkish, or I don't know, Korean, Japanese, Russian, all those. So sometimes they don't have the proper subtitles and all, so it's really hard for people to understand what is going on in the tutorial. So I try to learn it and simplify it and teach it in my tutorials. So for many things I've done that. So that's my main motto or motive to teach, that if there's something which is difficult to learn, because everyone doesn't have that patience to you know watch the video stitch by stitch what they are doing, because there won't be any subtitles and all. So they make beautiful things, but that's a problem. And with my tutorials also, those people might be finding a problem, because I teach in English, or if anyone asks me a question in Hindi, I reply in Hindi. But if there are no for live, I don't think so they provide subtitles. I don't know, they might. So they might find it difficult to follow my tutorials as well. So at least for the people who can understand English or Hindi, I try to teach it in English in a simplified manner. Enough of my speech, and we can go back. And while teaching you, I have not made chain one over here. I'm so sorry. So we're gonna open this. Here I've made the chain one, here I forgot. So always check your work for mistakes. So quickly I'll make without speaking. 1, 2, 3, chain 2, 1, 2, 3, chain 1, go for your corner set, chain 1, next cluster of the corner set, chain 1, go for your next corner space or the chain 2 space, chain 2, chain 1, chain 2, and this is the last cluster of this round. And chain 1. And now we have the beginning of our round. So on top of your chain 3, you can make a slip stitch. Okay, so these are the 3 ways I have taught you how you can start your round. Okay, so whichever way you find suits you, you can do that. And here we can just chain 1, cut. Now we are going for our first color. Start from any corner space. Three chains. and finish your corner set. Chain 2, three double crochet. So I would suggest you weave in the ends on the go, because in the end it's very flustering to weave in all the ends. So this just because I'm teaching you, I'm not weaving in the ends. It takes a lot of time. So you can do that. When you finish one round, immediately hide the ends and go for the next round. So however you find it suitable for you, you can do it. And now, as I told you, the third round you'll have these side gaps. So this is the one corner, this is the next corner, and this is your side gap. Okay. Okay, so chain 1, go for this side gap and make your 3 double crochets. So 1, 2, 3, chain 1. And now we've come to that corner stitch. So go ahead and make your corner set, which is 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet. Like this. Chain 1, go back into that same, not the next gap, the side gap, and make 3 double crochet. Chain 1, go for that corner space, make your corner set. Thank you for liking my video. Again, I said video. Thank you for liking my live tutorial. Okay. So after your corner set, chain 1, go for your next side corner. 1, 2, and 3, chain 1, then go for your corner set. 1, 2, and 3, chain 2, go back into that and make your 3 double crochets. Then again that side gap, so chain 1, go into that, make your 3 double crochet, chain 1, side set or the corner set. Why did I say side set? Three double crochet. Chain 1, the side gap, 3 double crochet, chain 1, go for the corner set. and chain 1 and go back into that. Make your next cluster of the quarter set. And this is the side gap. And chain 1, and we have come to the end, and here's our chain 3. So on top of your chain 3, which is our first stitch, you can insert your hook and make your slip stitch like this. Okay, so now I think so it'll be our last round of this hexagon. I'll just match this one. So 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3. So one more round we'll make and finish this hexagon. Chain 1, cut the yarn, remove it. Take your next color, hold it, start from any gap. This time let's start from the center gap. Okay, we are not beginning from the side. Let's start it from a center. So I'll take this center gap, first chain done, second and third. So this is our first double crochet of the cluster. Go in the same place and make your second double crochet and your third double crochet. And now chain 1, go for your next side gap, 1 2 and 3, chain 1, and now we are in a corner set, corner space. So 1 2 3 double crochet, chain 2, go back into that same place and 3 double crochet. Like this. Chain 1. Now the side gaps, 3 double crochet. 1 2 and 3. Chain 1, go for the next one, 1 2 and 3. Chain 1, side gap, 1 2 3 double crochet, chain 2, two and 3. Chain 1, make your 3 double crochet, chain 1, 1 2 and 3. Chain 1 and the corner space, 1 2 3. Chain 2, go back into that same place and make your 3 double crochet. Chain 1, side gaps, chain 1, three double crochet, chain 1, and that corner space, after 3, chain 2, then again 3 double crochets. Chain 1, the side gaps. Chain 1 and the corner space, three, chain 1 and the side gaps. Hope you are finding this tutorial helpful and my instructions are simple for you guys. If you didn't understand any part of it, then let me know in the comment section. I can explain it to you either in this video, in this live, or suppose you comment later, then in Monday's live, if I remember, I'll clear that out for you. So Sundays I don't go live because I go to church and Sundays are busy for us. So I'll meet you on Monday. This is the third double crochet. Scooch your stitches in the side, chain 2 and your last cluster. Like this. We finish our row. Now chain 1 and join in the first stitch with a slip stitch. Chain 1 and cut the yarn. And if you don't want to end your row like this, if you want seamless, then in yesterday's live and yesterday's live highlight, you can see how you can join your round seamlessly. So if you want a seamless or a perfect finishing, you can visit my yesterday's live and subscribe if you find that helpful. So here our hexagon is done. So you can try making hexagons without that chain also. So maybe this frill which is causing here might not be there. Okay. So since I told you today I'll be showing you the chain 1 method. So I've done that over here. And if you fold your hexagon like this, am I right? Like this or like this? I think like this, and make chains and tie this, then this becomes a butterfly if I'm not wrong. It's been a long time I've done that, so let me see. Yeah, it's like this, and if you just tie it, it becomes a butterfly or something like that if I'm not wrong. And then you can just go ahead and weave in all the ends, tail ends. Okay, so Our beautiful crochet hexagon is done. You can just steam your projects or block your projects to give it a perfect shape. So in today's live, we learned how to make a granny pentagon and a granny hexagon. Okay, and I've shown you some variations, like from if you start from your corner stitch, how to do that. If you start from a side gap, how to do end your row, and all those kind of tips I've given you in my live. So do check out my entire live. Stay from starting to end, because there are many tips which I just keep giving which you might miss. So I hope you like today's tutorial, live tutorial, and if you have any doubts, you can ask me in the comments and I'll try to clear your doubts. And do not forget to subscribe and like, comment, share. You can share these videos with people who want to learn crochet, and if you are the one who want to learn crochet, wonderful. Or you can just share it with someone who's interested in learning crochet and who's looking for simple instructions. Then you can just share my live tutorials with them. Okay, so I'm gonna meet you on Monday, most probably. So until our next live, bye bye. Love you. Like, share, and subscribe.